Hello, hashtag Stay Safe Fitness. So we did a workout video today. Now for copyright reasons, I had to get rid of all the audio so that I didn't have the music playing annoyingly, but I'm going to talk you through every exercise and try out my home video editing skills. So I'm showing you one set from each exercise. The first one you can see me and Mireia doing here is the Bulgarian split squats. Key here is to drop that back knee right down to the floor, keep the chest nice and proud, and think about dropping, oh I lost my balance there, think about dropping straight down rather than transmitting the force forward. So we're now moving on to single leg hip thrusts. You drive the hips as high as you can and push your heel into the floor. On both these and the Bulgarian split squats, it's 3 sets of 10 with 60 to 90 seconds rest in between. But I'll put that on the write-up on Facebook, so you'll have that to see. So you do 10 on one side and 10 on the other. Again, it's very tempting to come onto your toes to try and lift a bit more, but that's not what we want. We want you to drive the heel down into the floor and lift those hips as high as you can. Okay. Now I'm going to warn you first, this next exercise, please no comments. I know exactly how it looks, but it is very good for your glutes. This workout, we're trying to train your glutes, your bum muscles. Basically, they're the muscles that help support your low back. For a lot of you that have been sat down, or like me, sat down during this quarantine, those muscles are probably going to get a little bit weaker and switch off. So it's really important to keep them strong and healthy. There's 2 ways of loading up this 2-legged hip thrust. One, your partner can sit on you, as you're seeing now. No comments. There's a few people that I can guarantee are going to put some comments. And if that's a little bit too much, or if you're a little bit too heavy for your partner, which I definitely am, or 115 kilos of me, you can apply a bit of force pushing on their hips. Again, this one, 3 sets of 10, 60 to 90 seconds. Right, now we're on to some, oh wait, I can't remember, oh this is it, forgot what was coming up. So this one we're going to do the, I can't remember what these are called, Nordic hamstring curls, that's it, probably should have had a script ready. So you get your partner to hold your feet. This is quite an advanced move, so for people that find this really difficult, maybe cut it out. The idea is you want to control yourself as low as you can and then drop and make sure your hands are out in front of you. Okay, so you're really trying to control that. You can see me kind of getting ready. There we are. And if you want to make it a little bit easier, you can bend at your hips a little bit, and that helps you. It helps with the leverage. Now we're going to go on to Mireia's turn. What I wanted to do for this workout is add in things that were difficult to do at home, because we all train our quads and the big leg muscles. Doing squats is easy, doing press-ups is easy, but if we constantly train the same muscle groups, we can get a little bit out of balance. So I wanted to show a workout training some of the forgotten muscles, like the glutes and the hamstrings and that kind of thing. The next one I sped up 4 times, because otherwise it would just be 3 or 4 minutes of really boring watching. But Mireia did 3 lots of 1-minute plank, and I did 3 lots of 30 seconds each side plank. And there's me doing my right side. And in a minute I'll move on to my left side. There it is. And then I do that for 30 seconds. It is sped up. I didn't just do it for 5 seconds, I promise. So we realised that on the circuit you can't really see what we're doing on the sofa, so we thought we'd do a demo first. Mireia, can you show us the glute march? So you lift your hips up as high as they'll go, and then you alternate your feet, keeping your heels driving into the ground. Don't come up onto your toes, and you march those feet into the chest. Now we're on to our circuit. We've got a Tabata wrap, which is quite easy to come across. We're doing 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Basically, the sequence is one of you does glute marches, because this is a workout that's training your bum, and the other one does the other exercise. So what I've done is squat jumps, glute marches. Then I go on to, which you're going to see me do now, lunge jumps, and then back onto glute marches. And then I repeat that again. So I go squat jumps, glute marches, lunge jumps, glute marches. So I do the whole circuit twice. So there's 8 intervals, 3 exercises, but you do the glute marches in between the squats and the lunges, if that makes sense. If you struggle to do the jumping squats or the jumping lunges, that's totally fine. As Mireya's doing here, you can just do normal squats and normal lunges. In a minute, you'll see me nearly fall on my face when I trip over the mat, so that's going to be really funny. It's 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, and set the timer for 8 intervals because you're going to go around the circuit twice, and one circuit is 4 intervals. Okay. Again, I had to cut the audio so I could sing. Do you want to sing for us, Mireya?
No.
She doesn't want to sing for you. Sorry about that.
Sorry, guys.
And there we are, some more jump lunges. Just finishing it off.
That's it.
Oh yeah, and then there's me tripping over the mat. With the jump lunges, try not to lean forward too much. It's a common mistake. Like with normal lunges, drive that back knee back and down, if that makes sense. And that's Mireya falling over doing the lunges. And then finally, she was dancing with a plant and didn't know I was filming, so I've put this at the end of the video because it was funny. What are you doing? Why are you kissing a cactus? You'll hurt yourself. Put it down.